artists. After hearing the book Ish by Peter Reynolds, I decided to make an Ish drawing myself, and I want to share with you the way I started it. And I wanted it to be for fall, since right now it's fall and there's leaves falling on the ground and fun things going on. So I was going to start with actually drawing some leaves. The first thing I'm doing is making footballs. I know it could be considered a football shape, but they're like ovals with pointier ends. And then these are going to overlap. So one is in front of another one. I'm going to make it look like it's right behind that leaf, right behind this leaf. And next, to make them more leaf-ish, I'm going to add a line for the stem of the leaf, and they're overlapping. And then if I really wanted to add more details, I can add little vines. I like to make them look like they're, well, this one's like V's that are laying down. This is sort of V's on a diagonal, and they're kind of going with the same shape of the vine-ish. They're vine-ish or leaf-ish or stem-ish on our beautiful leaves. The next thing, I'm going to keep with my same football, but this football is going to be sitting right on its point. And next I'm going to add a wider shape that's exactly kind of copying the other one. Sort of like a parentheses they would use in writing class, and then another one. And mine, if you notice, I could even add more stripes in here. It's kind of like a pumpkin. So I'm going to add a rectangle on the top, maybe some zigzag lines here for the vine where it hits the pumpkin itself, some stripes. And I can have a pumpkin. If I wanted to make it larger, I just keep making more of these lines on the outside. Or if you wanted to carve it like it's a jack-o'-lantern, maybe you would add triangles or whatever shape. You can even make it really detailed. It's very fun. And I'm going to make a zigzag mouth for my happy little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. And that was the next ish project, my fall-ish project. So next to this, I'm going to add a nice little kitty cat. And I want the cat to start out with like a rainbow. And inside the rainbow is a second rainbow. And what I'm going to do is add the little paws right here and a line for where its belly sits. And then behind it, I'm just going to add another leg so he's sitting down on this side. You can kind of see it there. And then for the head, again, the word overlap. I'm going to overlap one shape in front of the other. I can erase the one that's now on top of his face. So I did rainbow, rainbow, oval, 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 line. And then like this really cool, that's his back leg, so it's further back. You only see a little bit of it. And now for the face. I like to make a cat have a triangle for a nose and the letter J. And if you can do it, oh, it's hard, a backwards J. And whiskers, that's my favorite part. These three little lines that just go on a diagonal. And then you can add the little dots for his eyes. Maybe you'd add circles around them if he has big eyes. And then the ears. It might have triangles, little tiny chips, Doritos for ears. And voila, I have a cat. If I want him to have fluffier fur, maybe I'd add some zigzags. So there's my cat-ish kitty. Maybe he has stripes or some spots. You can add it with a pencil or color him in later. It looks like he has a mohawk. I kind of like it. It's my cat-ish. You could add a collar or maybe some more stripes. And a tongue sticking out. He's like, give me some food. And then, to make him have some friends, maybe we'd have this fall-ish picture. Have a tree far away in the background. I put a little hill. And this tree is losing its leaves, so all we have to do is draw the branches, which are just like lines. And maybe a few tree leaves. You could actually make them look like the leaves that flew all the way here, or just little lines in the sky, little tiny lines on the bottom. And voila! We have our tree that's losing its leaves so far away from our fall day. Maybe there's clouds in the sky. Maybe it's not a daytime. Maybe it's a nighttime. So it's nighttime. Maybe there's a fence. There's so many different things you can add to your ish pictures. And nothing is wrong. Just keep trying your best. You might have fun things to add to it yourself that aren't exactly mine, and I would love to see that. Don't forget, if you'd like to share with me, you can add this picture, your ish picture, onto our Google Classroom page, and there's a video showing you how to do that too. I hope you have a great time making your fall-ish drawing.